The M7 cycle path is probably the best piece of cycling infrastructure in Sydney. That's right, it's not La Perouse, it's the M7 cycle path. It's 40 kilometres long in each direction and dedicated to cyclists and pedestrians. There's no traffic lights, no cars, and no riding on the road. There's heaps of entry points so you can start and stop the ride in many locations, some of which I'll be talking about later in this video. This is the cycling mecca of Western Sydney. If you haven't checked it out yet, you have to. Today's a special day. It's the holidays, I've got extra time, so I'm making the 1 hour drive out to Western Sydney to meet up with some of my friends and ride the M7 Cycleway. The cycleway is about 40 kilometres long, and in the south it starts at Preston's and finishes in Bella Vista in the north. The terrain is undulating with no steep long climbs but lots of rolling hills, so over the course of 80 kilometres you'll rack up about 700 metres elevation. Almost every kilometre there's an entrance onto the M7 Cycleway from different suburbs. Personally, I've done this ride 3 times and I've entered from the Bella Vista entrance, the Preston's entrance, but in this video here, I've started at the Carmsley Hills City Farm, which ended up being a really good place to start and stop because there's a bathroom, water stop, and easy parking. I will share some cons of the cycleway though. One, because it's out in western Sydney, it can get very, very hot in summer. You can get temperatures easily over 30 degrees. Second, because you're riding alongside the highway, you're very exposed to crosswinds and headwinds. It's not always the smooth sailing. And the last thing is, there's only one bubbler for the whole 40 kilometre cycleway. I cannot understand or fathom this. They spent millions of dollars on this cycling infrastructure and then you put one bubbler in. That being said, there's some tools there if you ever need to fix your bike. And the bubbler does have a 4.5 star rating on Google Reviews, if that means anything. I'll leave this 2-star review here for you to read. Now the most important question, where can you get a good coffee? Personally, I like to go to Goodfellas in Bella Vista. It's great where you can just go up there, get a coffee, sausage roll, and then you can turn right and head back home. In the video here, unfortunately because we were riding during the holiday period, everything was closed and we had to go to McDonald's instead. Macca's isn't so bad though. When's the Macca's sponsorship coming? When's it coming? If you enjoyed those photos, there's plenty more where they came from. Just check out my Instagram, I've linked it in the description below. If you've reached the end of this video, thanks for watching. I'm always keen to make more guides for what people will find useful, so just drop a comment down below if there's a guide around Sydney that you'd like to see, and I'll be happy to make it. I could do with that coffee frappe right now.
Oh, I had a great one.
Oh.
Good order one.
Actually, you can get it from Macca's drive-thru, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll get one on the way home at Macca's drive-thru.
I might get a frozen Coke on the way home.
Yeah, that'd hit the spot.
Oh, no.
Frozen Coke. Got Alan back there. He's hanging in. He's going well. And then behind him we got Ralph.
So just easy roll back to the car, and I think aircon on.